In glacial areas, large glaciers will often erode very large valleys out from the mountains into the flatlands outside the mountains. These large trunk valleys will have the classic U shape of a glacial valley, steep sides and flatter bottom. When a tributary glacier joins that main trunk glacier, it will often do it, again, forming its own little U-shaped valley. Where a river tributary will tend to erode its valley down to the level of the main trunk river, that trunk river serving as the tributary river's base level, because of gravity. In glacial environments, this tributary glacier is flowing into a valley that's completely filled up with the main glacier. Because of that, there's no gravitational reason for the tributary glacier to erode its valley as low down as the elevation of the bottom of the main trunk valley. And what we tend to see very often are these tributary glacial valleys coming into the main glacial valley at a very steep drop-off. These drop-offs are referred to as hanging valleys. So we can see the nice U-shape up here of the glacial tributary valley. Where it joins the main glacial valley here, there's a steep cliff. Very classically, you'll have beautiful little waterfalls dropping off of those cliffs into the main river running down this environment now that the glaciers have melted back and are no longer present. So a hanging valley is where a tributary glacier joins the main glacial valley and it forms a very steep cliff. In these, again, both our main glacier and our tributary glacier have U-shapes in their valleys, steep sides, flat bottoms. In this one, we actually have modeled it as a cirque. A cirque is that amphitheater shape where it's got three steep sides and where the glacier forms up in the high mountains. Lakes that would be located up in this cirque could be called a tarn or also a cirque lake. So this is our tributary glacier coming out of its cirque, flowing down into the main glacial valley. Now the glaciers aren't there right now, so this obviously must have happened thousands of years ago when we had glaciers living on this sandbox landscape.